Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Welcome to Monday. Hope everybody's doing well and had a great weekend. Today, I wanted to talk about this concept. I know you're not where you want to be yet. All right? We'll get to the rest of it in a minute. So, I'm gonna relax. Enjoy the late afternoon sky. It's almost night. Well, it's 8 o'clock. So it's getting dark. Sun's about to set. All right. So you may not be where you want to be yet, but many of you are not where you used to be. So what I'm trying to get at here is you've made progress. You may have made a progress of knowledge, of insight. You may not have changed your symptoms yet, but perhaps your mindset is starting to change and you're not quite as fearful and you're a little bit more certain that you're on the right path. So, of course, you're not where you want to be yet. But I don't want you to lose track of the fact that you're not where you used to be. And I think when we can kind of keep that in mind, it's easier to be less disappointed that we're not where we want to be. Because everybody on this journey, I guarantee everybody watching these videos would love to be completely symptom-free, living life, loving life, everything. And I know you're not there yet. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. But if you can, notice any progress you've made. And I know there will be certain people who say, I'm not making any progress. Okay. And I get that. But for many of us, you're at least making progress of knowledge, insight, understanding, learning, taking baby steps to panic and freak out less. Because think about where you may have been and where you are today. For many of us, we spent an awful lot of time in complete despair, victimhood, freaking out all the time, every new symptom, anytime it went up or sideways or moved somewhere else, we completely panicked. And we spent our days and nights ruminating about the symptoms. And in the video about thinking, what we found is that the more we ruminate on a problem, the bigger it gets. The more we think about our problems, the more negative emotions we experience. And it kind of coincides with a lot of what I talk about here is let's shift our attention away from the symptoms. Let's focus more on engaging in life, engaging our thinking about other things, right? But notice, the first thing that's going to shift for you is your knowledge, your acceptance that this is what's going on. And as you get to that point where you got the knowledge and acceptance that your brain's creating these symptoms, your body's fine, you're going to start to see mindset changes. And your mindset will shift. And you will find yourself having these thoughts or statements come out of your mouth that say, my symptoms are still here, but I'm not as bothered by them. Wonderful, wonderful progress. Because as I've said countless times, the mindset has to shift first. Why? Because we need to teach the mind that we're not in danger. So we do that with our beliefs and our knowledge and our mindset. We cannot have a crappy mindset of struggle, despair, victimhood, panic, and expect this brain and mind to lift the symptoms up. I've never seen anybody so scared that symptoms went away, or so angry or pissed off or frustrated that symptoms went away. So we do need to shift the mindset first. So even if your symptoms haven't changed yet, notice that you're probably still not where you used to be. And so I think it's just a matter of keeping things in perspective. We all want to be completely better. I know that's where you want to go. That's my deepest wish, is for you guys to feel so damn good you don't need to listen to me ever again. Just because you know what's going on, you know what to do about it, your fear of the symptoms and of this concept called perceived danger symptoms, your fear is gone because you understand it and you know what to do about it, right? That's when recovery happens. You may get symptom free, but if you're still terrified of them returning, I want you to really focus on, I don't need to stay terrified. I don't need to believe those fearful thoughts of what if it comes back, because I know what to do about it if it does. And that's the thing. So, I know you're not where you want to be yet, but think about it. Many of you, hopefully most of you, are not where you used to be, which means you are making progress and moving forward on this journey. So not a real long, complicated video. I just want you to keep perspective and say, when you find yourself despairing and ruminating on symptoms, ask yourself, well, where was I before? Have I made any progress? And can I pat myself on the back for that? Can I be grateful that I'm not where I was before? Because it's really easy to make progress and then get used to where you are now, and then get frustrated if you're not making farther progress, and completely forgetting about the fact that for many of you, you might have been completely bedridden a year ago, or unable to work a year ago, or unable to walk or exercise or sit down a year ago, unable to get yourself out of these panic moments a year ago or months ago or whatever it is. Keep the perspective. You know, this is about focusing on the progress more than the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So I know you're not where you would like to be yet, but hopefully you'll recognize that you're not where you used to be either. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I love you folks, and as always, we'll see you tomorrow, and take care.